Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Jeremy Scheib.
Good morning, Jeremy. Glad you
morning.
stopped by.
Thanks.
Sure, Brent and the boys are discussing wrestling, checking their sheets, doing all the. Well, I don't even know if those guys need to do research. They remember wrestlers from 20 years ago, let alone this particular matchup, right?
Yeah. I think Mr. Crawley should convince Brent to do like some wrestling moves in the hotel room before they go in the morning, just so he knows what to watch for. Yeah. Here, Brent, this is called a
cradle.
Wham, and you just.
Yeah, I'd like to see Brent in a cradle with Mr. Crawley putting him in a cradle. They're all geared up, folks. They're ready to go. And we'll quit just as soon as we get everything done here on the breakfast show. So right after 9 o'clock, we'll see if we can break away and give those guys a chance to kind of set things up for you, because the first matches start at 9:30 and it's Class B, and so Broken Bow will be at the very beginning of the broadcast. So Brent wants us to make sure we give them plenty of time to get set up for that.
Yep, right away. And there's an Arcadia Loop City wrestler, and then we've got great representation from all across our area, boys and girls that are wrestling this year from our area representing us. So, tune in next 3 days. It'll be fun.
It will be, and it'll be exciting to have the girls in the competition for the first time. The girls have been wrestling for a number of years now. They're sanctioned and in the tournament. That's pretty exciting. I
know that a lot of people that are involved in girls wrestling in the state were excited to see the NSAA sanction that this year, because, you love each individual competition, but it's nice to know that you can go all the way and have the state recognize it. All your hard work pays off.
Well, in the open tournaments that we've attended in recent years, the ladies a lot of times are wrestling the guys, which is fine. They do really well, but when they can get into the heat of the ladies' competition and really concentrate on it, it's going to be exciting. So it'll be fun. So we have kind of a light schedule today. We do have a guest list here with Jenny M. Melham Hospital scheduled here. Also, we're going to be visiting with Christy Trumbull about the Food Bank of the Heartland coming back. And we'll see if we can get a hold of Matt with Subway. And commentary paid for by Ray Hunt's coming up. And the Dave Davis Farmer National report coming up yet this half hour here on this Thursday morning. This is, by the way, very important day, Jeremy. This is Random Act of Kindness Day.
Nice.
Gosh, I wish Brent was here. I would like to give him a random act of kindness.
Right to his face, huh?
Yeah. I'm sure he would like to be here for that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, be kind to somebody today. Every day, really. This is an interesting one, too. National Cabbage Day. Do you like cabbage?
I like cabbage when it's inside of another dish. Like, I don't just eat cabbage.
Right. Like a runza or something.
Yeah, or if you put it in something like over the fire or something, mix it in with carrots and potatoes and stuff like that. But I won't just grab cabbage and eat it, which some people do.
They do, yeah. My mom cooked up some cabbage and noodles the other day, and I could not figure, when I walked into Mom's house, I could not figure out what it was.
It's a distinct smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty wild, actually. But Mom, a little German in there, I think, a little German recipe, noodles and cabbage. But fun fact, cabbage has been around for 4,000 years.
Wow.
A French explorer first brought the cabbage to the Americas in 1541. Unfortunately, they didn't have antacid pills until much later on. So first came the cabbage, then came the gas pills.
Yeah. Wonder if they knew. Oh, man.
I don't know.
Stomach.
So this is also the 15th day of the Winter Olympics, so it's winding down.
Yeah.
There's always controversy in the Olympics, and they're still talking about the Russian competitor, little 15-year-old who tested positive for enhancement drugs.
It's a very interesting story. They say that one doctor was saying, it's not uncommon for someone to have these kinds of medications, but the interesting thing is the combination of medications looks like it's really geared towards endurance and, being able to keep your heart rate low for long extended periods of time. So that's really interesting.
I thought it was a little swirly yesterday. We read a report that said the family was saying that she was possibly had picked up some of it accidentally from her grandpa's medicine chest, that somehow the medicine he was taking ended up in her system. But like you say, the combination was based around enhancement for the heart. So
yeah. But USA men's curling team, they made the Final Four last night. I watched that.
Oh, did you?
That's pretty exciting. They made the Final Four. They beat Denmark, and in 10 ends, and they're in the semifinals. So yeah, they've got a 1 in 4 chance of making the medal stand after winning gold in 2018.
That's great. That's kind of you like watching that, don't you?
I love curling.
Is it a sophisticated version of cornhole?
You could say that, probably. It takes a little bit more skill. But you know what? Cornhole takes more skill than we give it credit for if you watch it on TV. It's insane. It makes me feel bad.
ESPN covering cornhole. I never thought I'd see it, but
it'll be an Olympic sport. I guarantee you cornhole will be an Olympic sport here in the next 10 years. Probably. I don't even think it'll take that long.
I don't think most people argue that. It's very popular.
Yeah.
And that's one of those, again, you can play as an amateur, you can get really serious and try to go pro.
Yeah, they're not holding beers in their hands when they're playing like I am.
Yeah. No, they're
way too serious.
They balance themselves and the whole works. But, yeah, it's amazing. So, yeah, Olympics in the 15th day. What's it go, 20 days, so we're getting close. Birthdays today, locally, Chip Bullock.
Oh,
Chip is hip.
Birthday.
He's no dip, and he's having a birthday today.
Nice.
And he's picture here with him with his cowboy hat on. He looks pretty sharp.
Oh, nice.
Kathy Willis is celebrating a birthday today over in the Callaway area. Also, Bob Davis. I believe that is Pomida Bob, who ran a Pomida store here for a few years. Happy birthday to Linda Adams. Happy birthday, Linda. And Craig Holcomb, happy birthday to you. And Brittany McDermott, happy birthday locally. You're celebrating birthdays with Billy Joe Armstrong, who is 50 today, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer and frontman and guitarist for the punk rock band Green Day. Also, Jim Brown, the all-star NFL player, kind of a groundbreaker, really. 86 today.
Wow.
Yeah. He was 9-time Pro Bowler and led the league in rushing yards for 8 of his 9 seasons before he decided he'd had enough and retired. Some people thought early. He could have probably broke some more records, but he got into movies. And I mean, would you rather play football or be in a movie with Raquel Welch? Let's be serious about it.
Yeah, yeah. And you don't have to worry about blowing out your knee doing that usually.
Yeah, so he's 86. That doesn't seem possible. Taylor Hawkins is 50 today. He is a drummer for the Hall of Fame rock band Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
And they're still making great music, even though they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Paris Hilton is 41 today.
Oh, cracked 40.
She cracked 40. Teenage Alien and Rock from the Sun and some of the things she was in as she tried her acting career out.
I was going to wonder what those were. I didn't know she had an acting career.
Well, it said she tried it. Didn't say she was successful at it.
Kind of just one of those celebrities that's a celebrity for being a celebrity.
Exactly.
Just there.
Just because. And last but not least, Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, yeah.
From Nebraska. 59 today.
All right. Happy birthday, Larry.
Yep.
He's losing weight. He's on a weight loss plan. He's dropped like 50 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah.
My niece did some work for Larry down the east end of the state. She she draws up plans for like remodels and houses and so forth. And he had her draw up plans for a project he had on his place. And she said he was just a really great guy. Just a lot of fun to be around, not only on the stage but off. So happy birthday to Larry the Cable Guy.
Great.
School lunch menus, I think they're in that manila folder there for you, Jeremy.
Okay.
I've got mine over here. Let's take a look. Today is, I'm behind here, aren't I? So today is Thursday. Today they're having, at Callaway, Runses.
Yeah, speaking of cabbage, that's perfect for Cabbage Day.
Yeah.
Today at Sargent, tater tot casserole or cheesy potatoes with ham, carrots, fruit salad, dinner roll, milk, and salad bar.
Well, I was off a line, so today at Callaway they're having pigs in a blanket at Callaway. Correction there.
Let's see here. Today at Broken Bow, they have all kinds of stuff. A hearty meatloaf with dinner roll, baked pork fritter, fresh baked ham, or Southwest salad today at Broken Bow.
And much the same at Anselmo Myrna today. Their menus sometimes coincide. At Thedford today, on the 17th day, they're having biscuits and sausage and gravy and fruit bar.
At Arcadia today, they're having corn dogs.
Sumner, Eddyville, Miller, orange chicken.
Corn dogs in Ansley as well. Is it National Corn Dog Day, too? Seems to be popular.
It must be.
Got any more over there?
I'm done over here.
Okay. Litchfield, they've got pizza for lunch today. At Sandhills Dunning, they are serving up chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn. And at Gothenburg today, let me flip the page here, meatball subs, chicken enchiladas, and pizza at Gothenburg today.
Also today, we'll be giving away a gift card for our Love Local promotion to the Legends Neighborhood Grill here in Broken Bow. We'll tell you a little bit about their business a little bit later on and give that certificate away. And again, we'll be doing that a little bit earlier than usual, so stay with us because we're going to be breaking away a little bit early today for the wrestling coverage. Linda Tion was in yesterday, and she is the new chairman of the Sandhills Journey National Scenic Byway, and she was talking about the polar bear tank races up at Mullen and Thedford, and how much fun people have when they do that. Have you been on that?
I haven't, no. Those events in the winter involving water, I tend to stay away from, but they look like a blast.
Well, she mentioned that there's all kinds of levels. Some people just get in and float down, and then there's the race, and some people want to win the race. So if you're paddling to win the race, you're probably going to stay pretty warm. The way the weather's been lately, I mean, you could be sitting in a tank.
Could be 60.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
That's coming up March 4th and 5th on the Middle Loop River in Mullen, Nebraska, and Thedford. And there's a phone number here that you can call, 308-546-2206. Or go online to sandhillsjourney.com, and they'll have a registration there for you. There is a deadline, so if you're thinking about going up there and having some fun, might want to get that done.
I guess if you're in a tank, you can bundle up as much as you want. You don't have to get in the water, you know.
Yeah, and if it stays dry, you just chuck whatever you don't need as you go along. She said she went last year, I think, and ended up as she went down the river, taking off one of the coats she had. And But then on the other hand, you might want to have more clothes to put on depending on what the weather is.
Be better than one of those polar bear plunges that people do.
Yeah.
Jump in the water for charity or whatever.
Yeah.
And freeze to death and all get the flu together.
Not for most of us. Not for most of us. So we're going to play the game. And what do we have? I'm out of tickets for the Veterans Soup Supper, which is coming up. So whatever you would like. Today is Wednesday. It's big. No, today's Thursday, isn't it? So
Today's
whatever you
Thursday, yeah. What about a free dilly bar?
We haven't done that for a while. Yeah.
Okay, so this is for a free dilly bar at Dairy Queen. If you know the answer to this, number is 308-872-2801. It's the month of love, so we're seeing what you know about love songs. Baby, I Love Your Way was a 1975 Peter Frampton hit. Finish this lyric. Oh, baby, I love your way. A, every day. B, of dancing. C, of loving. D, when we are together. 872-2801. Finish that Peter Frampton lyric. Oh, baby, I love your way. Blank.
Whew. That should be easy, but I'm having a little
you just
trouble with
kind of sing it in your head a little bit, and it'll make sense.
Well, it's just too darn bad Brent isn't here to sing that for us. I sure missed that.
Has he been singing all these?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 872-2801 is the number to call to win yourself a dilly bar at the Dairy Queen.
Winter clearance savings continue to rise at Bo Bootery, your home-owned shoe store. There's definitely some winter left, so save on these things that you can wear right now. 40% off of winter shoes, snow boots, bear paws, and fashion boots. And to go with them, socks, leggings, and tights are marked down too. Thurlow and Dan Post socks are $5 per pack. Overboots are half off, and some Western boots are on sale as well. Oh man, these savings are so sweet. Winter clearance 40% off going on right now at Bo Bootery.
Exergen would like you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate. The study also reports that they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. We can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. Accurate temperature measurements are essential. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
If I'm going to work from my home office, I need my home office to work for me.
It's possible at Staples.
To be most productive, my home office needs to have everything my office has.
Also possible because your local Staples store has the tools your business needs to get work done from home. And right now, you can save up to 40% on select chairs to put the finishing touch on your home office. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 2/26. In-store only while supplies last.
All right, we didn't get a call. Maybe because Brent wasn't here to sing it. I don't know.
That could be.
So, and we did leave the box of Dawn up here that was sent to us, and Jeremy was just asking about that. It came in the mail. It looks like it came direct from Amazon, from the company. Well, there's three bottles in there, and also some pads. They sent these too. They're Dawn pads.
Okay.
So
it wasn't a secondary seller, but maybe either it came directly from them or someone spurred that sending towards us. But either way, there was no name indicated on who it was from.
They're listening. I'm telling you, it's either the Ruski or just the Facebook thing.
Can they send us like a car?
Well, that's what Brent was.
Like motorcycle or...
After we got that yesterday, we started saying Chevy Corvette.
You just repeated a ton of times.
All right, for you folks out there wondering what the answer is, we'll find out. Here's Peter Frampton and Baby, I Love Your Way.
or online banking with Bruning Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime, at home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Deposit checks, transfer between accounts, view transactions, and check balances. Set up bill pay so you never forget to pay a bill ever again. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, we are having our machinery consignment auction. It will be at the fairgrounds. It's going to be Saturday, April 2nd. For proper advertising of items, to get your items on the flyer, please get your list of consignments to our office by Monday, March 14th. But the auction will actually be Saturday, April 2nd at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Switching over to Farmers National side, we do have a new listing at 719 South 10th Avenue. Has open living and dining area, remodeled kitchen with neat backsplash, kitchen cabinets and stainless steel appliances. Den on the main floor. There's 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. Upstairs has 2 bedrooms with walk-in closets and storage bin seats. Master bedroom has a neat bay window and nice master bathroom. Lower level has a 3rd bedroom, full bathroom, family room, and extra storage. Newer windows, gazebo in the backyard, a double-car garage. That's at 719 South 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. At 1725 North C Street, this is an 1890 stately 2-story home. This home sits proudly on a hill of a very large lot. Main floor has kitchen, dining area, living room, half bathroom, office, and a family room. Family room has a fireplace and newer waterproof flooring. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bathroom, hardwood floors under the carpet, partial basement with laundry and great storage. You'll enjoy the large wraparound deck. Mostly newer windows. Furnace and air conditioner are around 6 years old. Exterior was recently painted. Utility shed, garden shed, and double garage with storage above. That's located at 1725 North C Street. At 245 North 9th Avenue, this home has a nice remodeled kitchen with a breakfast bar, formal dining area with an informal dining space, large master bedroom, bathroom addition was added in 2015. Master bedroom has a walk-in closet with a neat barn door. Upstairs has 3 more bedrooms and a 2nd bathroom. Lower level has a family room, office space, 3rd bathroom, and lots of storage. Large attached double garage was also added in 2015. Cute open front porch, composite deck on the south side of the home. A lot of the windows have been replaced. Some are triple pane that have a warranty that will transfer to the new owner. That's at 245 North 9th Avenue. At 605 North G Street, this one's close to school, large open living concept. Kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, and a breakfast bar open to the formal dining area. Formal dining space has patio doors leading out to the back. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, all on the main floor. Master bedroom has a master bathroom with double sinks. Main floor laundry coming in from the garage. Lower level has a 3rd bathroom with a whirlpool tub and a separate shower. 4th bedroom, craft room, and a family room with a fun bar area separated with a double-sided fireplace. Attached, double garage and an extra concrete pad to park a camper or extra vehicle, new shingles, and garage door. That's at 605 North G Street. At 628 South 6th Avenue, this home has a large garage. It is a home with an apartment upstairs. Kitchen has lots of cabinets, breakfast nook, and a large pantry. Open living dining space, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Main floor and lower level laundry. Full storage basement with other possibilities. Upstairs has its own entrance. Upstairs also has open loft area for kitchen and living dining space. 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. All appliances are staying with the home. New PEX PVC drains installed throughout. New instant natural gas water heater in 2019. Underground sprinklers. That's at 628 South 6th Avenue. at 79891 Highway 2. It's an acreage close to town. Living room has beautiful original hardwood floors, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the main floor. Laundry is located off of the kitchen. Lower level has a 3rd bedroom with egress window, all-electric home with a heat pump, nice-sized yard with underground sprinklers, newer windows, septic tank, and concrete driveway. New shingles in 2020 and siding in 2021. Large garage was built in 2012. It's 1.68 plus or minus acres with a fenced-in area and back for a horse. At 43254 Dale Cemetery Road, we have a home in the country. Lots of room in this 1.5-story home with original woodwork and hardwood floors under the carpet. Formal dining space, a neat open staircase, and a pocket door leading into the living room. The living room also has a pocket door leading into the master bedroom. There is a back porch off of the kitchen, main floor laundry. There are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the main floor, and upstairs has 4 more bedrooms. This property has a 54 by 84 Morton building with concrete floor and 14-foot tall garage doors. This home is sitting on 6.3 plus or minus acres located a quarter mile off of Highway 2. The address is 43254 Dale Cemetery Road, Myrna. I think that's all for this week, but I'd like to thank you all for listening and have a great day. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. The world has its eyes on Russia this morning. The Kremlin continues to claim it's withdrawing troops from Ukraine's borders, but Russian-backed rebels and Ukrainian forces fired shells at each other across the ceasefire line today. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin in Brussels.
We've said for some time that the Russians might do something like this in order to justify a military conflict, so we'll be watching this very closely.
The U.S. ambassador to the UN says Russia is moving toward an imminent invasion. Defense Secretary Austin.
You know, I was a soldier myself not that long ago, and I know firsthand that you don't do these sort of things for no reason. And you certainly don't do them if you're getting ready to pack up and go home.
Secretary of State Blinken's just changed his travel plan so he can speak to the UN Security Council this morning. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. Hastings Planning Commission is recommending the town say no to a proposed racetrack and casino. The commission Tuesday evening voted 4-3 to recommend denying approval of the zoning change and conditional use permit needed for the proposed racino on the city's north side. The majority of those who spoke during a public hearing were against the proposed facility. The Planning Commission's disapprovals are just a recommendation. The final decision comes down to the Hastings City Council later this month. Community college leaders and board members recently lined up to oppose a bill that would eliminate general fund property tax levy authority for the 2-year schools. Senator Kurt Friesen sponsored LB 873, which had a hearing in the Revenue Committee February 11th. Southeast Community College President Dr. Paul Illich said having board members testify against the bill was important. Other testimony came from community college administrators. Illich said one non-traditional student from SCC also testified in opposition to the measure. The proposal, starting with the next fiscal year, would restrict community colleges to a property tax levy of up to 2 cents for capital construction projects or to pay off bonds. SCC Board Chairman Neil Stenberg says the outcome would be simple. He said, quote, if LB 873 would pass, it would result in the eventual closure of all 6 community colleges. The proposal offers no specific replacement source of revenue for college operations. It is not clear whether the Revenue Committee has voted on advancement of the bill to the floor. Southeast Community College currently levies just under 9.5 cents per $100 valuation, with 2 cents of that funding capital construction projects.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking NBA games of note, the Pistons shocked the Celtics in Boston 112-111. Detroit was riding an 8-game losing skid. They snapped that by snapping Boston's 9-game winning streak. The Nets beat the Knicks in New York 111-106. New York blew a 28-point lead. They were outscored by 19 points in the fourth quarter. Suns beat the Rockets 124-121. Phoenix now a league best 48-10 on the season. The Nuggets get a Monte Morris game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer to shock the Warriors on the road 117-116. Trailblazers Trailblazers surprised the Grizzlies 123-119. Bulls beat the Kings 125-110. Chicago's now a half game up on Miami for the top record in the East. And the Lakers beat the Jazz 106-101. Top 25 college basketball wins for number 1 Gonzaga, number 2 Auburn, and number 5 Purdue. 7th-ranked Baylor lost to number 11 Texas Tech 83-73. Rutgers knocked off number 11 Illinois 70-59. Wins for number 24 UConn and number 25 Alabama.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll have some cloud cover to start with winds breezy out of the northwest, then clearing skies into the afternoon as highs reach the mid-30s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, dropping to a low of 19. For your Friday, highs pushing up into the mid-50s with abundant sunshine, winds becoming breezy from the northwest. And Saturday, still on the mild side, up to 55. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
What's done more to improve overall health and wellness, modern medicine or personal hygiene? Actually, it's both. But considering that bathing went mainstream in the 1800s and brushing your teeth in the 1900s, isn't it time for something new, like cleaning your nose? After all, your nose is the body's air filter for trapping dirt and germs, the first line of defense against allergens, bacteria, and viruses from getting into your lungs. But how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage isn't medicine, it's more like plumbing. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the very back of the nose where germs can get trapped and multiply. And then out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and microbes so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. Join over 2 million others and find out for yourself how refreshing and easy to use Navage is. At Navage.com, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
There they go again.
You and Brent have got to get one of those things and give it a Oh, man, I'd love to watch Brent stick one of those on his face in the breakfast show. Oh, my gosh. That'd be so funny.
It'd be so gross. 6 degrees outside.
You put your nostril on one nozzle and his nostril on the other. Yeah, that would be gross.
That would be good radio or video. 6 degrees outside, cloudy. Winds are out of the north and running between 5 and 15. Got a little bite to it out there this morning. Barometric pressure is at 30.27 and rising. Humidity at 70%. Our high yesterday, 34, an overnight low of 8, but we've dropped to 6 here in the 8 o'clock hour. Sunrise at 7:31, sunset at 6:14. A trace of precipitation. We couldn't even squeeze 1/100ths out of the light covering of snow and moisture that we received overnight. But there are some slick spots out there. I noticed on the way to work this morning in the downtown area and where you have shelter belts and bridges and so forth, I would kind of suggest you be kind of careful for a little while because it's kind of sticky and it's kind of slick in spots.
It is, yeah. I was driving into town to drop off a vehicle this morning, and there's some slick spots which come into play when you're braking or accelerating. And, you know, four-wheel drive, it's like my favorite saying in the world, four-wheel drive is not four-wheel stop. You're still going to stop at the same rate as everyone else, so just don't get overly confident.
Yeah, and it's a little bit dicey, too, when you come off dry into the slick or vice versa because it's pretty patchy this morning. Yep. So just be careful. All right, coming up next, we have commentary for you. That's going to be next. We have guests coming in. Keep your dial set right here. Have you seen any finches in your backyard? If not, then you need to get to AeroSeed and pick up their special finch blend. AeroSeed now offers 9 different varieties of bird seeds to attract almost any type of bird to your feeder. Available in economically priced bulk quantities from 1 pound to 50, you can get as much or little as you need at a great price. If you need a feeder, AeroSeed carries a good variety of those as well. To attract and keep birds in your yard, stop into AeroSeed in Broken Bow today.
Stay up to date on your bank accounts no matter where your schedule takes you. Sign up for mobile or online banking with Bruning Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime. At home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Deposit checks, transfer between accounts, view transactions, and check balances. Set up bill pay so you never forget to pay a bill ever again. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Love local as we start the new year. KCNI KBBN is giving away $25 gift cards to these area businesses and more on The Breakfast Show.
Nebraska State Bank, Clips and Curls, Nebraska Past Your Door, Agland 8 TV, St. Hills Custom Creations, The Foo Bar and Grill, Lily Kate Boutique, Wenquist Incorporated, and The Quilting Shack.
Keep listening for your chance to win on The Breakfast Show. And remember, love local. Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. On KCNI KBBN Radio.
This commentary is paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio from Braden with Langley Outdoors Academy is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, as you know, I bring you the news of the cutting edge of the Second Amendment every single night. I will focus on the 2A threats, which we need to talk about, but I'm also going to celebrate the wins, and we've been having a lot of them in the previous year. Well, we've got some more to add to the tally now. We had an incredible day for gun rights across the nation. We're going to cover all the individual instances which are adding up to an amazing day. It's linked in the description box below, and I want to hear from you guys on this one. And send this out to some of you guys who have that friend that need that little Second Amendment morale boost. This is a good one for that. Now, as you guys know, we set a goal together to get to 400,000 subscribers on this channel, and with your help, I think that is completely possible. If you think we earned that subscription and you want to join the ranks for this fight, we are driving towards November 2022, and we are going to make that impact. We'd love to have you along. But enough of that. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments field. Send this to someone who needs some morale boost. Let's dive in, because the first point we're going to hit. Alabama Senate Committee approves permitless gun carry bill. That, my friends, is Constitution carry. So, what does that mean? Let's dive in a little bit deeper. That's one. Alabama Senate Judiciary Committee on Wednesday approved the legislation sponsored by Senator Gerald Allen from Tuscaloosa on a 6-4 vote. So that wasn't even close. The legislation heads to the full Senate for consideration, and of course, after the Senate, it's going to go to the House. Allen's bill would get rid of the permit requirements for concealed weapons in the state by deleting a law that requires individuals to acquire a permit for a concealed weapon. So that is Constitution carry. That is state one. That's a pretty good win. But let's go to the next thing. We're going to slide just slightly to the east in Georgia, my home state. Bill ridding Georgia of gun requirement clears Senate committee. Okay, let's see that. Let's find out what's going on there. After a little more than an hour of debate, because we don't play in Georgia, a Georgia Senate panel voted along party lines to approve legislation that would allow Georgians to carry a concealed handgun without first getting a license from the state. That's Constitution carry. That is 2 Constitution carry wins on the same day. Now, this is what actually happened. This is the count. The measure passed the Senate Judiciary Committee 6-3, so even tighter for the win on Georgia. So it's actually a further distance, like it wasn't even close, with Republicans voting in favor of the bill. Senate Bill 319 would allow a lawful weapons carrier to carry a concealed weapon everywhere license holders currently are allowed, meaning guns would still be prohibited in places such as secured areas of airports or government buildings and that have security at the entrance, including the state capitol. A lawful weapons carrier is defined as anyone who is now lawfully allowed to have a gun. That, my friends, is Constitution carry. That's piece 2, the same day. That's incredible. But look at what happened. This one was a wild card. I didn't see this coming. We talked about this. For years, gun right advocates have pushed to rid the state of its gun licensing process. But the proposal picked up steam this year when Governor Brian Kemp, who faces a stiff GOP primary fight for re-election, said he supported passing permitless carry legislation. Everything that you're seeing happen that I just reported for Georgia, this is the wild card part, the election pushed Kemp into this. He's getting pressure from his right flank. Every single thing that you guys do matters. The polling was not working too well, so Kemp is going further to the right to oust his opponent. This will become law before the election even takes place. this is why the elections are so important, and what you guys are doing every single day. I know you're out there. You're making the impact. Now, this was a true surprise from New Mexico. The large capacity gun magazine bill died in committee. It didn't even make it out. Jared from Guns and Gadgets was telling me from some of his contacts that it was almost comical. The sponsor of the bill didn't know what they were talking about. They had internet researched language. It was terribly mismatched. It was just disorganized mess. Fell flat on its face. That is all the things that happened today. We had 2 Constitution carry go further into the full Senate in 2 southeastern states. Then you had the New Mexico magazine ban fall flat on its arse. That's amazing. How's that for a day for the Constitution of this great nation and the Second Amendment movement that you and I are so key to?
Will share their cookies with you. Through the month of February, for every $50 purchase, you will get a box of Girl Scout cookies in support of our local Girl Scouts. Be preparing for those upcoming seasons. Time to gear up now for track, baseball, and softball. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, remember, if they don't have it, talk to Scott, and he'll try to get it for you. Geared for sports, on the square in Broken Bow.
Hello, cattlemen. This is J.W. Simonson with Minard Simonson Angus, inviting you to our annual bull sale Saturday, February 19th. We will be featuring 110 yearling Angus bulls and 20 commercial heifers. Also, by private treaty, 100 first calf heifer pairs. View our catalog and video at minardsimonson.com or join us on Facebook or contact myself at 308-880-0079. That's Minard Simonson Annual Bull Sale, Saturday, February 19th, 1 p.m. at the ranch near Dunning, Nebraska.
19 past the hour of 8 o'clock. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN Radio. Jeremy Shipe alongside you here with yours truly, Dave Burney, this morning. And it's time to sip and shop. It's the third Thursday of this month already.
Yeah, third Thursday already in February. And you should head to Rustic and Red in Cozad today for their monthly sip and shop from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. The sipping doesn't start until 4 o'clock, though, so if that factors into your drive, make sure you keep that in mind. This is a special sip and shop because children's author Yvette Mannon will be there signing her new book, Cookie, Where Are You?, from 4 until 7 o'clock. Could make a really good gift for somebody if you want to go to that book signing as well. And there's savings throughout their store, and their store is very large, and they've got a lot of items in it. The gals at Rustic and Red have done a wonderful job through all of the supply chain issues and things like that. You know, when we talk to them around the Christmas time, they're doing a great job of ordering things ahead of time and keeping things in stock. And they said that it seems like for the foreseeable future, every day is going to be like Christmas because they never know when shipments are going to come in. So they just keep putting items on the shelves and marking down savings for you. Right now, for their sip and shop today, they've marked 20% off apparel, 25% off scented candles, 25% off beauty products, 25% off jewelry and purses. Just a few exclusions apply, and everyone gets a valuable coupon to use during their next visit when they come today, too. So 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. right there on Main Street in Cozad. It is the third Thursday sip and shop with the sipping starting at 4 o'clock. And also that the book signing with Yvette Mannon with her book, Cookie, Where Are You?, from 4 until 7 o'clock at Rustic and Red in Cozad today.
I don't think Rustic and Red would mind at all if you came down early or stayed around after you stopped by Rustic and Red and did a little shopping around town. They got a lot of nice shops in Cozad and a lot of good things going on for you to do while you're there. So they have the new theater down there, and they'd love to show you around. So.
Yeah, and I know that Emily talked to Yvette Mannon and knows about that book, and she said it was a pretty good book. So
it's quite a story.
Yeah,
quite a story. You know, you watch those movies where the dog gets lost in the wilderness and makes its way home. This is something like that. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, it'd be fun to talk to her about that. And you can do that in Cozad. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back.
Hey everyone, do you know what time it is? It's tuxedo time! Yes, prom season is right around the corner and wedding season is right behind. We've new styles and great colors to choose from for prom, plus we'll give $10 back to your after prom party for each tux rented. If you're planning a wedding this year, register at Chapin's for a 10% discount on the entire wedding party with 5 paid tuxes. We're ready to make your event extra special and you'll look your best. It's Chapin's, downtown Broken Bow.
At the Callaway Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
8:23. Well, let's talk a little sports here. We're getting ready to tear into the state wrestling tournament with the guys setting up as we speak in Omaha. And we've got Class B beginning right at 9:30, Class D on the mat at 4 o'clock, and lots of wrestlers from those classes that we'll be covering today. I know the guys are excited about it. And I think one of the unique things, Jeremy, and it's worth talking about often, is there's a lot of radio stations and media outlets out there that offer updates from the wrestling tournament. And quite honestly, they might be there, but more than likely they're sitting in their studio watching track wrestling, which is available to. It's a very good tool. But there's nothing like being there. I mean, alongside the actual real-time wrestling that's taking place.
Well, there's always observations that you can make, by seeing it happen in person. You can only tell so much from numbers flipping up on a screen. And if you know anything about us here at KCNI KBBN, it's that we kind of like to break the mold and kind of go against what everyone else is doing. And we felt that it best serves our listeners and the fans of these great student athletes to tell you what's actually happening rather than give you the updates maybe slower than what you could get them yourself. If you're playing music or whatever on the radio and then you come on and give an update that's 10 minutes old.
Right.
You could have already known that. You can get a text message quicker than that. But when the guys are doing play-by-play, it's coming to you instantly. You know what's happening at that very moment. A lot of places will come in and do play-by-play or action from right there at the mat on the last 2 days or the last day only. We do it for all 3 days to make sure all of the student athletes from our area are on the air. And we've got some amazing sponsors that made that possible again this year. I talked about it on Party Line yesterday. We send these 3 guys to Omaha. We obviously pay them for their time, and we feed them too because they got to stay fueled up. And doing that for 3 days, 3 meals a day, and hotel rooms, that costs some money. So those sponsors make that available, and they bring the radio call to you as well. And we couldn't do it without them. So thank you to those sponsors.
Yeah, thank you very much. And it's a long list again this year. And there's also things like the NSAA fees they charge. And, if you're in business of any kind, it costs to do business. And when you have a venture like this where you get such great support, it not only is good for our economic situation here at the station, it's also just feeling good to be able to work with those businesses and bring those kids' efforts live on the air when they happen. So that's going to be taking place today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And then we have basketball set up at 6 p.m. tonight, right?
Yep. Gavin and Jeff are going to go to Myrna for that. I believe it's D27 is the exact sub-district, but that's the sub-district final coming to you from Myrna. Now, because we've got state wrestling on KBBN, and we will have another basketball game on KCNI, which I'll mention in a moment, they're going to do a video-only stream of that. Just search Sandhills Express on YouTube or Facebook, and that video stream will be made available to you there. The hospitality in Myrna has been great. The guys were comfortable when they had that game, those games to you earlier on Tuesday. And now we've got 2 area teams facing off to find out who is going to be able to go to a district final, which would mean they're 1 game away from making it to the state tournament. So tune in for that, the girls' game between Anselmo Myrna and Ansley Litchfield at 6. And on KCNI, Larry Cotner is going to have the call. I believe Mike Borders is going to join him for that. Broken Bow is going to be in their district or sub-district final against Gothenburg, a team that they have faced off against a couple of times, both in conference and in the regular season. And it's been a very interesting and fun game to watch or listen to when those teams have met up in the past. So that'll be on KCNI at 6 o'clock. You can also listen at KCNI1280.com or on the free KCNI app. And then, of course, wrestling on KBBN. So we've got both stations and a video stream going up again. And hope you folks are able to take in whichever those sporting events you would like.
Well, there's no doubt you can have 2 radios going, your phone, and the TV. I mean, there's all sorts of ways you can catch it all. So it's going to work out pretty good. As long as the technical bug doesn't bite us, we'll have it all for you. Right now, right this day. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about next week some other time.
Yeah. Yep, that's when we get into boys sub-district play. And Brent's got a story up on sandhillsexpress.com talking about those sub-district brackets. And there's a couple of pictures on the homepage showing you folks where we're going to be next week as far as boys action as well.
Okay. This just in on the chat box from Alan Bartles, who is with the Lower Loop and is running the photo contest we told you about, which you can take part in by going to the website and sending your pictures. And I think he said there was 250 entries already when he was here earlier this week.
Nice. I'm guessing those are beautiful, too.
Oh, they're great. And then also tomorrow, the bird watching over at Ord.
Yeah, and I think Gavin put a story up on that yesterday. Bird watching is always something that I wish I could get more into because I think it would just be so relaxing.
It is.
And if you want to get into it, that sounds like a great opportunity to kind of learn some of the tricks of the trade.
Well, that's from 10 to noon at Ord tomorrow, right across from the airport, right at the headquarters there. And it's also attached to the Ord Park and other wonderful venues there. So they're going to have coffee and cocoa for you there as you stroll around and watch anything from a hawk to a
finch,
cardinal, whatever you can see tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at spotting crows.
Crows are, yeah.
It seems like that's all I ever see.
Well, we'll invite you to do that. I know Alan would love to have you there. He just wanted to know if we have any olives on the morning menu today.
No schools were serving just exclusively olives today.
Well, we've got some in the fridge.
Somebody ate one of those the other day and said they were pretty good.
Really? Somebody's been...
Or the red pepper, was there peppers?
Yeah, there was.
Back there.
Yeah.
I think someone crunched something the other day and said it was pretty good.
All right. Well, Alan, we're not going to be eating any olives on the air this morning, but we may have some when we get off, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. I've talked to my wife about going over to watch the birds, and
cool.
I know Gavin was talking about taking the family over if it works out.
Yeah.
So, going to be in the 50s tomorrow. Won't be too awful bad. Wear a coat, have some fun. Let's see. We'll take a time out. We'll come back. We'll check, see if there's anybody in the lobby who wants to talk to us. And we'll also get a hold of Matt at Subway today and find out what's going on there. And we'll get ready for wrestling coverage coming up. Stay tuned.
The Secret Garden is open this weekend, Friday from 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday from 8:30 to 4:30. Go and save between 30 and 60% off of winter and home decor, only excluding candles. Plus, antiques are marked at 20% off. Exciting news, plant sheets are ready, so get your pre-orders in. Whatever season you are facing, God is in it with you. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. The Secret Garden.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
8:32 is our time, and as promised, we have Christy Trumbull with us here to talk about the Food Bank of the Heartland. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you in.
Yes, good to be here.
Back at it again, huh?
We are back at it again, even though it's nice, cold morning.
Yeah. When is it coming?
So it's coming next Saturday, the 26th.
The 26th.
Yep.
All right. And kind of the same routine?
Everything's the same. It's a drive-through again, which makes it really easy, really nice. Nobody has to get out of their cars except for the volunteers. So if it's cold that day, we kind of like that. Get them in, get them out.
Yeah, and it has kind of, I guess because of the COVID situation, you started doing this, and Jeremy, I've talked about it before. Some of the things you learn when you have to change things still work, right?
Yes. Well, and, for us, it kind of made it nice. We don't get quite the interaction. You don't get the selection that you used to get. You used to be able to pick your bakery items. Now it's just handed to you. But it does make it a lot nicer.
Okay. So that's a week from Saturday.
Yes.
And what's the times?
Same times.
Same time.
You can start lining up no sooner than 9 o'clock so I can make sure I get my truck out of there. We're usually pretty good. My volunteers are usually really good at getting everything unloaded so we can get that truck out of there. But yes, start lining up at 9. Once the truck is gone and we have everybody ready, we start going.
Okay. At the Berean Church, right?
Yes, at the Berean Church.
The nice thing about that is that space is so wide open, so it makes it really easy to maneuver.
Yes, it does. And, we still are doing the 3 stations like we've done in the past. We're still doing that, so we can do 3 cars at a time.
Okay, so it really goes pretty quick.
It does. So, and I say we go from about 9 to 11:30, 9:30 to 11:30, but really we go until the food is gone.
All right. Let's talk about that a little bit because it's important, if I remember correctly, that people take advantage of this so that you can keep doing this. It
Yes.
seems kind of weird in a way, but you want all the food to be gone that's off of that truck, and then they'll come back.
Yes. In fact, so I have to find a place for all that food to be gone because otherwise, I have no place to store it. So we have had to give some to the food bank, which is great in a way.
Yeah.
We can stock that too. But unfortunately, I did have to decrease my numbers this time because we didn't show we had enough usage for it. So I only have enough coming for 300 households this time.
300 households.
Yes.
All right. And are there any questions, paperwork, or anything like that people have to do?
It's the same old questions we ask. How many are in your household and the age brackets of those people in your household.
All right.
You can pick up for more than one household, which I always encourage. If you have an elderly neighbor that can't get out, please pick up for them. Or if you say, hey, well, I think I know somebody, pick up for them, take it to them. What a blessing that can be.
No kidding. And maybe not only they can't get there, maybe they're just a little reluctant to get in line and do that. And as a neighbor, you might know, hey, they could use that.
Yes. We're not scary.
No, you're not scary at all. In fact, you're quite fun.
We do have a lot of fun, actually. You'll see my volunteers, and we're always laughing and giggling, and it is a lot of fun. And if you want to volunteer, come volunteer.
Well, that was the next question. You sounds like you've kind of created a little family here, so come join the family, right?
Basically, yes, and they all have my cell phone. So, in fact, even this morning, I had one of my awesome volunteers call me, and he's like, when is the next truck coming in? So they're already ready and on the spot for this. So,
well, there is a fun side of giving.
Yes.
And then you probably see some of the same folks who need that food come through. That's got to feel good, and you get to have fun with them.
Yes. And, so the person taking down the info is the only one that really gets to chat with them. And I always like it when it's me. Because then I get to chat with them a little bit.
You're kind of the boss. Appoint yourself.
I know. I should, right?
I'm sure there's plenty to do. Kind of one of those situations where it takes a little while to get everything set up, and then once you get it set up, it's like a wedding. It's going to happen, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
And it does.
All right.
If people want to volunteer, when's a good time to show up? Because unloading the truck and getting everything set is kind of the main crux of it, right?
Yes. And so the best time to show up for a volunteer is between 8 and 8:30. My truck gets there at 8. So anytime between 8 and 8:30 is the best time to volunteer.
Perfect.
Right.
All right.
So the volunteers unload the truck. Do they help unload it?
Yes. Well, and actually it's really a smooth transition because I've got my husband well trained.
Oh, good for you.
He's such a good man, I tell you what. He's really good at using that pallet jack, and the truck driver lets us bring down their pallet jack. So we bring it down, then we take it to the different stations. And then from there, whoever's doing which station gets that station organized.
So if you're out there thinking I would like to volunteer, but I don't maybe can't lift a whole bunch, really, they still can do it. Right?
Yes, yeah. The people that can't lift a whole bunch are the ones that I usually have marking down and taking the information.
Okay.
Because they don't have to lift at all. And then, like I said, there's still the bread. You still get bread. That's pretty light. So those are the type of things that we usually have them do.
Noodles and that sort of thing, pastas.
So it actually comes in a pre-boxed item again.
Okay.
It's called the community pack or box. And that comes with the main source for your food. So that's all your canned items. There's usually like a bag of pasta, usually maybe spaghetti, maybe some rice. Sometimes you have tuna in there. There's all kinds of different vegetables, applesauce. What it is food for your family for a week. And it's for an average family of 4.
That's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you're like me, like that spaghetti sauce and stuff, spaghetti, that feeds a lot.
you can eat it more than once. Yeah.
Exactly.
In fact, it's sometimes better the second time.
Yes.
Yeah. Like lasagna. Pastas are kind of that way. To get the tomato sauce going, and it just gets better.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, a family of 4 for a week, that's quite a gift.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk a little bit, if you would. Well, maybe we should have started with this, but we don't have an agenda here. The Food Bank of the Heartland, how did you get connected with this, and where does all of this effort come from through this organization?
So actually, I got connected through my mother. This is a project that is actually very near and dear to her heart. So she got me started, and she passed the torch down, which leads me into something else. I'm actually looking for someone to pass my torch down to. 3 kids makes it hard.
Yeah, and you just had a little one.
I did, yes. He's not even 5 months old yet.
Yeah. So if somebody out there is listening would like to help you out, learn it, and then maybe take it over?
Yes, yeah, and I will definitely work with them and get them showing them ropes. I have it really, actually, like I said, I have a great group of family volunteers that come out. They're there every time. And this Food Bank of the Heartland, it is a wonderful organization. They put on a webinar every now and then just to kind of keep you updated. About every month, really, they put that on so that you know what's going on with them. You kind of have an idea. Mm-hmm. They're always there for communication. Yeah, it's down. It's down to a science, really.
Pretty cool. Is this a nonprofit Christian-based or?
It is a nonprofit organization. I don't know that it's really any Christian-based or any religion-based, but they are a great group of people with some great morals.
Yeah, there you go. We won't classify. We're just going to say they're good people, right?
They are.
A good organization that does good things. Mm-hmm. And you got lined up with it through your mom then.
Yes. And the Berean Church is so wonderful to let us use their parking lot because, like you said, it is a great wide open space, and we have it down so you can kind of zigzag through and get those cars keep moving and keep them off the highway.
Okay. That's a week from this Saturday. Mm-hmm. Starts 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock. So on my flyers, I put 9:30 because technically I had to give them a time. But we're always done unloading that truck a lot earlier. So I'm like, just don't line up before 9, but we'll get you going.
Okay. And the forecast, weather-wise, I don't remember if the forecast went that far yet, but let's hope for some
at least some
good weather.
40s, 50s.
Yeah.
I don't like the cold that well.
I know. And we'd like it to be 40 and 50, and then when you're done, we'd like it to rain. Can you arrange that?
Sure. I'll say a quick prayer for that one.
Okay. All right. Well, how is the little one doing?
You know, he's doing pretty good. He's giggling and laughing. Right now, he's with Grandma and Grandpa, so he's really doing good.
That means they're giggling and laughing, too. And spoiling, right?
Yes. They do come back very, very spoiled.
Jeremy's just about ready to become a dad.
I heard. Close. Congratulations.
Yes. And he'll find out. He's got very involved. I've noticed his family gets together quite a bit. That's going to mean more spoilings.
But that is awesome.
First grandchild on either side of the family, too.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's...
Yes.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just the transportation. I've already accepted that.
Yes, but that's awesome because then you can still go on dates with your wife because they're going to want that grandbaby.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to be able to get away.
Yeah.
Do some things like Christy said. The funny part about, and I think you've seen this with your parents, and as a parent, you love your kids a bunch in a special way. And you discipline them, and you want them to grow up and be good people. And grandparents, they almost like fall in puppy love again when that little one comes along. It's love, but it's a whole different thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Even this morning, so I walk in the door, and of course I've got the baby, and my dad says, "Is my Johnny here?"
Yeah.
So glad to see you too, Dad.
Yeah, I'm here too.
I'm like the last one.
Yeah.
It's always, is Calvin here? Where's my John? Where's my Clyde? Is Will here? Oh, hi. Okay.
How long are you gonna be around? Do you have something else you need to do? Exactly. It's all good.
Yes, but you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No way.
That bond between a grandparent and their grandchildren, nothing beats that.
Yeah.
Well, we all know how much they mean to us when we had them. If we still have them, that's even great.
Yep.
But it's a very special bond. You're right. So.
Yes. So even on the 26th, they're going to bond with Grandma some more because she's going to babysit.
That's good. You folks out there, remember that use this service. It's there for you. You don't have to go through any big hoops to take this food with you or to your neighbors.
Yes.
And let's use it up so we can keep it coming, right?
Yes. And, especially right now, there is so much controversy in our world and the politics. I mean, good gravy. If you watch Facebook or the news, it'll scare you to death.
Yeah, so let's just go out and
come have fun with us.
There you go.
Come get some free food and have fun and share a smile and a laugh. And it is good times. My oldest, he comes out, and I don't know if you've seen Calvin or not. He's a lot like his mama.
I don't think I've seen him for quite a while.
I always tell his dad, I said, he may look just like you, but he acts just like me. We're doomed. But he is the entertainment, and so he will be there.
All right, your entertainment will be provided.
Yes, he will be there.
Awesome. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it. A week from today, the Food Bank of Heartland will be at the Berean. Not today. A week from Saturday.
Yep.
We'll be at the Berean Church. Music from Bob Seger coming your way.
really busy.
Now, you mentioned before we went on the air that you were kind of waiting for us to call, and then you were going to go to bed. Did you work at the subway last night?
No, I've just been up since about 3 this morning.
Oh, I see. Just 3 o'clock up time, so you're going to take a nap?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been busy. Is everything going well with the Broken Bow subway? I know that help is always something we want to talk about. How you sitting for help?
Well, we're always hiring. We're looking for a couple more people.
Okay.
So hiring daytime, nighttime, afternoons, part-time, full-time, 1 day a week. So whatever anybody wants to work.
Okay. They stop in and see Ellen for that?
Yep.
All right. In Broken Bow, Nebraska. So what are some of the things that are special right now? Any specials going on? I know it's kind of changed from the way you used to do it. What's going on?
Right now we got a bunch of specials or sales on the app.
Okay.
So if you order through online, they have a bunch of discounts on there. I believe right now it's buy one footlong, get one for something, 99 cents, I think.
Okay.
I'd have to open the app up and look. But the other day it was buy one because we had somebody that placed an order for about 30 sandwiches and did each one of them separate so they could take advantage of the discount.
Oh, wow.
Well, a smart person out there.
Yep,
yeah.
I would have done the same.
Yeah, that's the way to do that. I'm sure Super Bowl kept you pretty busy.
Yeah, it was a little busy in Holdridge. Broken Bow, I don't know how busy they were.
Okay. Did let's see, I can't remember. Are you a pro football fan or not a pro football fan?
I'm kind of just sitting in the background watching.
Yeah. Well, it was a good game anyway, wasn't it?
The halftime show looked pretty good.
Did you like it?
I didn't mind it. I liked seeing a couple of the old guys from when I was younger, so it was nice.
Yeah, I think Brent mentioned, that really isn't his kind of music, but he still thought it was fun to watch and listen to.
Right. Kind of brought back our younger years.
Well, it did for you, Matt, not so much for us.
Yeah, if there's anything we know about the halftime show of the Super Bowl, it's never going to make everybody happy, and it's going to make a large amount of generations very happy, and it did the same exact thing that it always does.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm glad that you were able to enjoy that, and I hope that people utilized Subway for, having their parties and so forth. Next thing up, I guess, would be spring track, St. Patty's Day. It never ends, and you guys are always ready for anything.
Right. You also got Lent coming up.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're getting ready for all those. I'm ready for spring to get here, that's for sure.
No kidding. And with Lent, what do you have to offer for that?
We will have the tuna and the veggie. I haven't heard if the seafood and crab will be back or not, but as of right now, it's not.
Okay, as of now, but who knows?
Who knows?
All right.
Stranger things happen.
That's right. Anything that you wanted to mention that we haven't talked about, Matt?
No. Just come on in and try a sandwich today. Warm yourself up with a hot toasted sandwich.
There you go. Maybe a wrap, a pizza, one of those protein salads.
Right. I love the wraps. I think the wraps was probably about the best thing Subway's done in a long time.
Yeah, they are good. I love the texture of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something.
It's just nice to have a change up from bread.
Yeah, and it's easier to eat if you're, in a car or trying to multitask.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Take care of yourself, my friend. Have a nice nap.
You guys have a good day. Thanks.
All right. See you, Matt.
All right, Matt. Working hard, taking care of the subways and all the different things he does in Holdridge, North Platte, and here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Now, I'm going to put you to task, Jeremy Shipe.
Okay.
When we get ready to do this, I need your help on how to give away the Broken Bow Legends Neighborhood Grill $25 gift card. So be thinking about it. In the meantime...
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
I know. It's going to pawn it off on you today because yesterday it was kind of weird how we did it. But anyway, I'll let you think. Shannon, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Were you the one getting into the olives in the fridge?
That was not me.
Well, I hate to turn you into a rat. Do you know who it was that got in there and ate some olives?
I don't. I really don't. I haven't really even paid attention to the olives. Do you know we have like other treats in there though? Yum.
What other kind?
There's some corn dip and chips in there, and there's cookies out there.
I saw the cookies.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you rather have a nice green olive than a cookie?
Actually,
Probably not.
at times, probably so. I like food. I'm a foodie more than I am a sweets person.
Yeah. I guess.
I'll munch on sweet and salty and sour stuff more than sweet.
Well, there's always something out there to snack on. It looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel the same way you do about sweets, but I maybe with a cup of coffee might have a roll or something. But just to walk up and have a cookie.
I don't generally. I like it with coffee, or if I'm really hungry, like come about 3 o'clock, I might go grab one.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you have a party going on at your place?
Well, I definitely have a celebration today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wish my son Zane happy birthday. He turns 20 today.
Oh, my goodness.
Big 2-0.
Yes, and it's blowing my mind. I can't believe it.
20?
He was 3 when we moved here, and now he is 20.
17 years later.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, happy
Yes.
birthday, Zane.
Yes.
20, just getting started. A lot of things ahead of him.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's kind of weird, too. Like, I mean, is he like a man now? Do I call him?
He was
I
a
call
man
him
at
a boy?
18.
No, that's not true. He may have thought he was.
I think he thought he was a man at 16, probably. When you get your driver's license, you're a man.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Can't they get them at 14 now, some of them? That's scary.
Yeah, 14, they get to start driving.
But yes, it's exciting. So I
Good.
just wanted to wish him happy birthday. Anybody sees him, give him a shout out.
All right.
You know?
Happy birthday, Zane. 20.
20. I remember when I was 20.
Yeah, some of it I remember.
I had him, so I was busy.
Yeah, well, anyways, happy birthday, Zane. Now, did you think of something?
Yeah, it's kind of lame, though.
Well,
Oh.
I don't know. You guys are so good at inventing those. So I was just going to say, Legends, sports bar, you can go in there and watch sporting events and things like that.
Yeah.
I just 50-50 shot. Just call in and say who won the Super Bowl.
That is lame.
It is, yeah.
But that's all right.
I didn't know what else to do.
That's all right. Before we open up the phone line, we want to let you know that today's gift card giveaway is to Broken Bow Legends Neighborhood Grill, your family-friendly sports bar and restaurant with a healthy twist. And they do have, I think you'll find some options on their menu that you won't find anywhere else.
That's right, yeah. She's got gluten-free. She has some vegetarian and definitely healthy options.
Plus great burgers and all of that as well. And their specials are really good. Don't forget about their breakfast on Sundays.
Yes, I have it Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 2.
Saturdays, both days. We were down there the other, can't remember whether it was Saturday or a Sunday, but it was great. Go down there around 11 and have a
It's nice.
eggs, and I had eggs and bacon, and it was great.
And she's got great specials generally as well. So.
Yep, they serve breakfast Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 2. And if you want to test your knowledge, gather your friends, show off your smarty pants, and come to the team trivia night. Enjoy the action every first and third Thursday of every month.
Mm-hmm.
Great place for the whole family. Good food, good friends, good fun. Legends Neighborhood Grill. I like the smarty pants part. Gather your friends, show off your smarty pants, and come to the team trivia.
I've been to a couple of them. They're pretty fun. People get pretty into it.
Go anytime. They're always friendly, and they have a great menu there for you. So here's the card. All I need is, I'm going to take the first caller at 872-2801 and just tell us who won the Super Bowl. Oh, Jeremy. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
This is Deb.
Deb, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, Deb. Who won the Super Bowl?
The Rams.
That's right.
The Rams. Way to go.
See, Deb liked my question.
That's right.
That's right. I like your questions, Brett. Or Jeremy.
Nice and easy.
All right. Well, you can go have yourself a good time. $25 gift card at Legends Neighborhood Grill here in Broken Bow, Deb. Thanks for calling. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
Yep. Take care.
Too.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. All right.
All right.
That worked.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the main thing.
You gave it away.
Well, there's some people that were just listening to the halftime show, so you never know. Maybe they never made it to the end of the game.
That's true. So far, Jeremy's had that particular thought on how to run the game, and then he also thought that Brett and I should do Navage together on the breakfast show. That was his other.
You know those Navage commercials that run, the nasal cleanser things? I think we should get one. Those guys should do it here on the breakfast show. We'll see how it works.
I think
that'd
that'd
be
be awesome.
Oh, I don't.
That'd be great.
I'll try it. I heard it's cool.
What?
I've done a neti pot.
The what?
Neti pots? What do you do? And you get the little pot and you run the water through your nose? It's an irrigation thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been around, yeah.
A nutty pot.
Netty.
Natty or nutty?
Netty. With an E, Dave.
Oh. I think they have nutty pot out in Colorado, but
that's probably something else.
Hey, it's 9:00.
Yeah, we got to get going to Brent.
Yep, we'll take a news break.
Yeah, we'll step away for a second, and then we'll just kind of come back and get Brent set up.
Okay, and thank our sponsors. That's all coming up. We'll get things going for the wrestling coverage coming up. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. President Biden has just told reporters outside the White House the threat of Russia invading Ukraine is very high. Secretary of State Blinken is on his way to the United Nations right now. Pentagon correspondent Cammie McCormick.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is making an appearance at the UN Security Council this morning. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield says she asked him to come to convey the gravity of the situation. She called this a crucial moment. Blinken, she said, will make it clear to the world we are doing everything we can to prevent war.
Today, the Kremlin again denied it's continuing to build up military might at Ukraine's borders. Russia's defense ministry has released a video showing rocket launchers deployed during joint military exercises with Belarus, set to end Sunday. The State Department says Russia has just expelled the number 2 U.S. diplomat to Moscow, U.S. considering its response. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Ralph Irvin.
It was a busy night in the NBA that saw Phoenix continue to roll. They won their 7th straight, 124-121 over Houston. Devin Booker led the way with 24 points. They now have a 6.5-game lead in the Western Conference over Golden State. That's because the Warriors fell to Denver 117-116. Monte Morris game-winning 3 at the buzzer. Detroit snapped an 8-game losing streak. They surprised Boston 112-111. The Celtics came in on a 9-game win streak. Brooklyn was down 28 points in the first half. They come back to beat the New York Knicks 111-106. Chicago now the top team in the Eastern Conference. They won their 5th straight, 125-118 over Sacramento. The Bulls lead Idle Miami by a half game, and they're 2 up on Milwaukee. Get all the scores at foxsports.com.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll have some cloud cover to start with winds breezy out of the northwest, then clearing skies into the afternoon as highs reach the mid-30s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, dropping to a low of 19. For your Friday, highs pushing up into the mid-50s with abundant sunshine, winds becoming breezy from the northwest. And Saturday, still on the mild side, up to 55. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
9 degrees here at Broken Bow. Starting to see some sunshine through this morning. When we come back, we're going to have a big thank you to all of our sponsors that are bringing you wrestling, which is coming up shortly.
Breaking news. Nebraska Farm Bureau endorses Republican Jim Pillen. Here's Mark McHarg, president of Nebraska Farm Bureau.
Hi, this is Mark McHarg. Nebraska Farm Bureau is proud to endorse conservative Republican Jim Pillen. Jim's agricultural roots run deep. He understands the challenges facing farm and ranch families because he's one of us. Jim Pillen has a proven record of results, building a successful, family-owned business right here in Nebraska, creating more than 1,000 Nebraska jobs. And Jim has always defended our family values. Jim is a conservative who will fight to fix our broken tax code, control spending, grow our economy, and create a more prosperous future for all Nebraskans. Jim Pillen has the integrity, experience, and vision needed to keep Nebraska great and help our ag producers succeed. Join Nebraska Farm Bureau members in supporting Jim Pillen for governor.
Paid for by Jim Pillen for governor.
All right, 9:04. Jeremy, there's a long list of businesses that are helping us bring wrestling to our listeners out there.
Yep, and we talked about it earlier. Can't do this 3 days of wrestling, hours and hours. These guys are standing up there in that booth giving you the action thanks to these businesses. And these are our sponsors for day number 1, which is a pretty busy day all throughout the day. Lots of wrestling coming to you today on KBBN. Thank you to Central Nebraska Electric, Palmer Monument, Shelter Insurance Agent Brent Custer, Bruning Bank, Meade Lumber, Anderson Auto Tech, Colligan of Broken Bow, Aero Aviation, KC Trucking, Fixed Ride Auto, Hunters Towing, Custer Federal State Bank, Geared for Sports, Frontier Family Pharmacy, Power Solutions, Insurance of the Heartland, Trotter Fertilizer Broken Bow, Varney Health Mart, and Seven Valleys Health Mart, 5 Points Bank of Sumner, Bowie Fertilizer of Miller, Baco Transfer, Citizens Bank, Bailey Crop Service, Sand Hills Physical Therapy, Grocery Cart, Central Nebraska Diesel, BD Broken Bow, Gateway Motors, Harsh Mercantile, First State Bank of Mullen, Sergeant Pack, Foo Bar and Grillin' in Selmo, Sargent Irrigation, Ewald's Grocery, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Kirkpatrick Cleaning Solutions, Eggleston Oil of Oconto, Sandhill Oil, Custer Public Power District, Western Nebraska Bank Thedford, Rain Dance Repair, Quick Stop in Mullen, Acres Equipment, the Brett and Michelle Miller Ranch, Clark Dental, the Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, J.R. Meyer Insurance of Callaway, Midwest Partitions in Thedford, Livia's Boutique and R&R Welding, Tumbleweed Cafe, Sandhills Golf Club, Phil and Chill in Ansley and Ravenna, Dairy Queen Broken Bow, Team Physical Therapy, Downey Drilling, Dewey's Implement and Welding, Mills Hardware in Arnold, Consolidated, Pinnacle Bank of Arnold, Mackey's Grocery, Rod's Body and Paint, Nebraska State Bank, Kristen Electric, A1 Auto Repair, Agribest Feeds of Callaway, Sandhills Motors, Agland ATV, Ollie's Coffee and Boutique, Evans Feed Company,